Frick. All right. Well, we're live now. I've been talking to everybody for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, and I forgot to click the go live.
I should have let you kept going.
God. This is the Tactical Muffin Top Mini Chat channel before E-Honda's chat. God damn. Oh, man. Well, that sucks. I was just telling everybody.
At least now you know what you're going to say.
No, I forgot it all. I don't. This ain't scripted, man. This is off the cuff, the whole thing. Leo heard it all, so he can recount vividly and perfectly. Go ahead, Leo.
He said, "Hi, everybody."
Shit. Oh man, what a day. No, I've just been really busy, guys. I did get a couple videos up. I'm actually posting one right now on the Phoenix flashlight from DD Welder, and I really appreciate him sending me out this to the channel for a PO box drop. And R was supposed to do a video because he had the perfect time to test it during a night fishing trip, and apparently that didn't happen. But that's okay, you know, life happens, and I've just been so dang busy doing stuff that I just did it. I got a review in. I need to do it against my EDC, which is, you all know, is the Olight M1X Warrior that's no longer made. You know, I think it's a good flashlight. I have no experience with Phoenix other than this light and the little bit I've messed around with it this weekend. You know, going and checking on the garden and whatnot and driving out and spotlighted a coon, took it with this little guy here out at the farm, and I don't know, it's doing everything I'm asking it to. Instead of using my pistol, I had to use this, and it worked good. Froze the coon right where I needed it to, and then I one-handed popped it with the old dagger. So I don't think you could be too disappointed in that. You know, it did what I needed it to do. Pest control at the farm. So
as a city boy, I'd be like, "You murderer."
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit different out here. You know, you
killed a little cute raccoon.
No, they ain't cute. Fuck, they're huge. They're the size of somebody. They'll eat some of y'all's dogs over there. The reason why they're so big around here is I remember in college they were like $25 a coon before you got them skinned out, and they were doing pretty good. And that was my beer money a lot in college, was we'd go coon hunting. And now they haven't been worth like not even $5, and no fur bearers are taking them. So they get overpopulated and they get over diseased and they die of diseases, and then they go try to eat pet food, and then your pets get sick, and it's just not a good deal. And I want to put down a good bird dog I paid $5,000 for because some fucking coon was eating his kibble when he was sleeping. You know what I mean? Yep. And then you get the rabies from the saliva that's in the dog food. So that's not happening around here. We put them down. That's as simple as that.
Just tell the raccoon to pick the dog food up with their little hands. That's all.
Well, here's how it goes: is I give him one shot, and if I don't hit him, and they can make it before I empty my mag, then they get to live. I figured that's a fair enough contract.
I don't think they still end up
living. Most of the time I'm doing it with a pistol or a 22, so I mean.
If you have to empty your mag, they're not living.
No. Well, I mean, sometimes, man, sometimes.
You have to be a horrible shot.
No, hitting something on a move at like 30 plus yards with a handgun starts to get a little out there. Yeah. But yeah, I like to be a little bit closer than that. But yeah, all right. We got a cool one in the chat. Let me get this video posted real quick, guys. Anyway, how you doing, Leo? You have a good weekend, man?
A boring weekend as usual.
Well,
I don't do nothing.
I wish I had a fucking boring weekend, man. I've been running around forever, like the last 2 months.
I don't even go outside. I stay at the house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of mine just family stuff and running around or remodeling or something. But I did flip a car this weekend at a garage sale, so that was cool. I don't have to worry about that project anymore because that was on page like 57 of my to-do list, and that wasn't happening anytime soon.
I thought you were gonna say you did flip a car on the road.
Oh no! I was working on it a little bit, and I was going to put more work into it. I could have got $3,000 to $5,000 out of it if I would have, fixed some more of the body work and done some stuff like that. But I was looking at a body kit. It was going to look sick, but I was like, man, this guy rolled up, offered me cash, and I was like, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Get it out of my road so I can work on something else. But that was good. It's good. It was a good weekend. It was a very productive weekend, so that was good. Just forgot to shock the pool, so I just got to go put in some emergency shocks so we can attempt to swim in it this week because our cover broke. We need to get another one, so that was cool.
Oh, you got a pool?
Yeah, one of them above ground ones because I'm poor,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Above ground one. You poor bastard.
Yeah. It works good. They work for about 4 to 5 years. So they come out to about 100, 125, 150 bucks a year. So it ain't too bad.
All you got to do is dig a hole and just drop it down there.
Yeah. No, it'll freeze here. It'll freeze here. That's the problem with it. But no, if you get down far enough, yeah. The frost line's about 18 inches to 23 inches, depending here, somewhere around there. If I can get it down lower than that, keep it warm. That's cool. Anyway, check out those videos, guys. I got those up. Our homie Dwayne, DD Welder, sent me that in a P.O. box drop, and R did not get me any video content on it. So I made a video because it was getting a little spicy in my general chat. So I didn't want anybody to feel bad. I laughed really hard at it, but here I'm gonna show it. It was really funny. And then we'll get up. What up, Dwayne? Yo, check out the YouTube, Dwayne. Check it out, homie. I got a short and a video, and I got one more video coming against my EDC. Check it, homie. You're gonna love it. You're gonna like the way it looks. I guarantee you. So this happened. So Lawfully Armed, I didn't even know what fucking day it was. I'm being honest, guys. I ran out of my hours that I could stream on StreamYard last month because you could max out before you have to pay for it, and I'm poor, and I don't think I'm to that point where I need to be, doing that on YouTube for the amount that I do. But anyway, so nothing against these people. I love both of them, but Dwayne's like flashlight video, and he was kind of bored this weekend, so I felt bad. I couldn't stream any more videos this weekend because I had to wait till the first of the month because I hit my limit, and otherwise I would have hopped on with you guys. But Charger was getting spicy over here. He's like, "He'll get to it, fuck," and I'm like, "No, that's my bad." And just the mere fact that he sent it to the channel for a review out of the kindness of his heart, I really appreciate DD Welder, aka Dwayne. Don't get spicy on each other, guys, because I think we weeded out the couple that we really needed to weed out that were causing problems in the Discord. But everybody here is buddies, and it's just talking shit, having fun. I got no issue with it. It's fun, and I felt really bad after I seen it. I was like, man, I'm such a dick for not getting a video out yet. So I just did a couple real quick. I will do a head-to-head versus my EDC. We'll do them both fully charged, and I might get a walk around with them and see how they go, and things like that. So that'll be fun. But what up, Lawfully? I'm retarded because I didn't know what day it was because I've been doing a whole bunch of crap this weekend. I hit my limit that I could do for free on StreamYard because I'm not paying for StreamYard yet because I don't think I'm a big enough channel to go over that and everything like that yet. And
I forgive you.
Quite frankly, I could put $20 somewhere else. I mean, I'd rather throw it in my gas tank right now. And this the shittiest economy of the Biden. But no, I actually edited my comment because I was like typing out literally. I posted it. You might have seen it. And I was like, no, man, I can't post anything. I was out of hours or whatever. And then you're like, it's the second. And I was like, I have to edit that because I look fucking retarded. I was like, maybe before you on this chat. So that was good. But we're not doing Discord tonight, guys, because it's a mini muffin chat. So I saved that for my Thursday chat. That gives everybody a chance to get some stuff and get in there. And if y'all are as busy as fuck like I am, y'all get it that you need a few days to get some stuff hashed out and get the week settled and with what you got going on and family crap and work, and it's just the struggles of life balancing. And this does, some days, I mean, pretty much this is taking up my free time gig. Like I don't really play video games anymore. It's YouTube. So this is technically my entertainment. So hopefully y'all fucking like it. You like, share, and sub because it is some work coming up with ideas for videos and stuff. Keeping up with politics a little bit. I like to media blackout on the weekends because, quite frankly, you have to like set back a little bit, and you can't just be in fear mode all the time with the crap they're cramming down your throat, because that's exactly what they want you to do. Is if you stay on top of it 24/7 like that, it's going to do exactly what they want, and it's going to make you feel some sort of way, so you go and do something stupid. And that's what we don't want to do. We have to play 4-dimensional chess, and with our regular lives on top of it all, we have to play 3 moves ahead of them, and they're 16 ahead of us. So we have to try and cut them off. You know what I mean? So you got to play our angle with what information we have as best as we can to be as informed individuals as we can be. It can't just be, oh yeah, balls to walls, we're going to go do this, smack, 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 pound my chest, drop my sack. The pen is mightier than the sword. The modern day sword is a rifle per se. The guy who's calculating and running all the men and running the logistics, you're not even going to be fighting that guy. You're going to be fighting his pawns. And that's the guy you need to be fighting. You got to figure out a way to get to the guy with the pen. You don't do that by just headstrong violence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why being measured in what you do and say matters.
Yeah, 100%. And I actually listened to my last live stream, and shame on me, I'm going to try and do better on it. I was using a lot of foul language, and I don't mind using foul language here, but I was like, man, every other word I need to settle down and be more accountable for myself. So I will work on that. But I was ashamed how I conducted myself, so I will try to better that.
Did you have a little sauce on that show?
Oh, I had a saucy show last time. You should watch it. I had like 3 saucy sessions, but I was just dropping like an F-bomb pretty much every other sentence. And I'm like, man, that's not what I'm trying to push. That's not who I am. I need to do better for viewers, because there could be new viewers here. And what if they absolutely need this information? Say I'm the only channel they get it from, and then that turns them off from prepping. And then for some reason that kills the family or whatever when shit hit the fan happens. You know what I mean? Because they didn't prep, because I was conducting myself not how I wish to be seen,
Plus, it hits better when you drop an F-bomb every so often.
Oh yeah.
Like, then it hits better.
I mean, I just did it a little bit ago, but not every other. That just seems unintelligent to a point, and that's not what we're trying to be. That's what we get portrayed a lot on TV as stupid right wingers. Well, I'm an engineer by trade. I don't think I'm that stupid. But
I mean, I'm a stupid.
I don't think anybody's stupid in the chat. I think we all are, in our own way, very, very evolved in thinking and whatnot. And I want us to be portrayed as that. If it's somebody's first time swinging by, I don't want to turn them off from that. By conducting myself poorly, if I can help it. So that's a personal thing. That's a personal journey / battle I must have with myself, and I'll work on it for the people. Professionalism at some point,
Yeah.
So what you got for tonight?
What
you got for us tonight?
What I got for you tonight, baby, is this is a mini Muffin chat before E-Honda, and I want to go ahead and shout it out. Let's make sure we get E-Honda 420. We're all going to migrate there, and we're all going to like, share, and sub. And I think this, the year of the 2024, we need to share out to anybody you think may be on to prepping. There's a lot of new preppers out there. There's a lot of new studies, and they don't know what they're grabbing, guys. And Lawfully Armed talked to me about it, and you're 100% right. I am going to be doing a Prepping 101 series. It will be the most basic of preps. It will be how to start prepping, which most of my videos kind of hinge on the budget prepping / like stage 1 of 4. Even though I'm working on stage 4, I don't need to show you guys that. Quite frankly, I probably won't show you guys where I'm at on stage 4, what I consider stage 4 of prepping, because that's OPSEC for me and my family. What I will show you is 1 through 3, because those are the 3 steps that I think everybody should stack. You know what I mean?
Well, in your community as a whole, the more people you can get on board that would just have stage 1 on into stage 2 squared away, the better off your whole community will be.
If you could get 2 city blocks right next to you, or 4 city block, wherever you're at, if you could get a guy on every corner or a guy in every other house, or you live in an apartment building, if you could get 4 people in that apartment building prepping, those are your homies when it goes down. Those are the guys who are watching your back when you're sleeping, and those are the guys who will not be a drain on your resources if you decide to take in another. And having more people prepared is great, because you can have one guy focus on electrical. If you have one guy or gal who's a nurse, she's your medical guy, gal, have them do the medical stuff. They're going to be better at it than trying to be a jack of all trades, master of none. I'd rather have a couple masters and then a couple guys that are a jack of like 6 trades, because that's going to be way better coverage for everybody around. Not everybody thinks, oh, I'm just going to have an AR and I'm going to sit in an LPOP just watching everything, or I'm just going to stand sentry, I'm just going to walk around the block with my AR-15. No, what you're going to be is a loot drop for somebody, because all you're doing is cocky. You think you're tough just because you have a gun in your hands. Yeah. You know the guy who's the best? I'd rather have some dude with a bolt gun sitting in a room, with a freaking with the like a sniper shroud over the window. That's the guy you got to watch out for, because he's going to take that guy who's walking the same fucking path every 20 minutes.
Right. With an AR, you just become a big ass target if it's just only you walking around with an AR slinging across your shoulder. Because all it takes is just some guy with a hunting rifle and a scope take you out. You won't even know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Lawfully.
Really poured into those Christine Kersey books that you dropped in the free audio books.
They're not bad. They're kind of right at level 1 to 2, right?
Yeah, and I would say realistically, just being wholly truthful, that's where I'm at prep wise. I mean, not knowing exactly the hard fast tier system for your levels, but
level 4 to me would be like Dwayne or like Dino Spumoni level. Like they're setting up the bug out. They are the bug out, where self-sustaining water system, self-sustaining power system, self-sustaining animal husbandry, self-sustaining butchering system, self-sustaining smoking, canning. Like they can live there without any additional inputs. That's level 4. If you can, the best way to poke in the government's eye, or anybody you don't want to have power over you, is to be able to 100% take care of yourself. Whether that's be you have an alpaca or something and you're making your own shirts, like that's the problem. Is clothing is a big one. Like you can do the food, the water, the power and stuff, but eventually you're going to trade for something, and that's probably be everybody's weakest point is manufacturing clothing and footwear. That'd be what I trade my inputs or my outputs for, stuff like that, or ammo.
With her books being focused on a family in Utah, I think that is probably reflective of, I don't want to spoil the books in case any of the listeners at home haven't checked them out yet. They ought to, because it's something. It's free entertainment, and 2, it's something to get your mind churning on things you haven't considered. But eventually, I like that the books prove out that concept of that resurgence of community. Like, as a necessity, people will want something close to a form of government, almost a Mayflower compact. Like a small community will elect a representative, and they'll pull their resources and their labor towards defense and food.
Correct. And if you could set
that's why
now,
yeah,
you should.
well, and that's why I'm saying now that there are getting to be more and more people, that maybe you're normies that are kind of like waking up and like seeing that I wouldn't even declare them as preppers or necessarily they're not to a point where they're like Googling prepping or
They're
watching
just
YouTube
reading the
videos
tea
about
leaves,
prepping.
man, and they're like,
Right.
man,
They're people that are like, if anything, the last 4 years have taught me if I want it, I better have two of them.
right.
Like I better get a little extra this, a little extra that, at least to give me an air gap between having it and not having it.
Mm-hmm. You know how many people came to me for toilet paper when that all went out?
I believe it.
Everybody. You know who still hasn't stocked it? Everybody who came and asked, except for like 4 of them. Now they have 2 big packs. And I'm like, good. Stay there forever.
The opposite of that, shame on the people that ran out and bought it all up and then flipped it in time of crisis.
Right.
Those people will be the first ones to get handled.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you get a boil notice or something in your town, you know how many people come to me for water? They're like, man, all the water sold out. And I'm like, you don't have anything. They're like, no. I'm like, I'll give you 2 cases of bottled water and I'll give you 6 gallons. I said, use it sparingly and you hit me back some other time with something else. And it usually works out where they're like, yo, man, I scored a deal on ammo and they swap me ammo. I'm more about hillbilly swapping at this point. I'm not worried about monetary value because I'm good on that for my preps and everything. Where I'm at, I could give away a month and be fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm good with people being ahead, and then, maybe it's no different than investing. Like you buying something now at $3.50 for a case of water, and then, sometime in the next 6 to 18 months, somebody barters you out of it or needs it or whatever. If they're trading you something of equivalent value of the $5 that it's going for at that time, I'm not mad about that. But people that intentionally run out like last minute and buy up all of a precious resource or a modern commodity just to turn around and immediately flip it. Shame on all the people that do that every 4 years on ammo.
Yeah, that's
predictably
exactly.
There are customers that we don't see with any regularity that just spring up overnight anytime they start talking about assault weapons bans or it gets to be 3 or 4 months before the election. Yeah, and it's usually pretty well off people that just spring up out of nowhere and they'll buy, if you've got spam cans of ammo or 50 cal cans of 5.56 or whatever, they're the ones that buy that stuff up and then turn around and flip it on people, and then they sell all that they had. So then they're back in the next 3 to 4 years doing it again.
100%, and they're only making money on it. That's why I said I was kind of scoping out the ammo right at the Trump trial thing, and I said, do not go panic buy. You have enough. All of us here have enough ammo. Would we like more? Yes. Is there never enough ammo? Theoretically, yes. You could always have more ammo. We do not need to panic buy. Not anyone in this, well, hopefully not anyone in the comment section, in this chat, in the waters we swim. Most people listening, we're fine. You do not need to go freak out and go buy a K muffins worth of ammo. Don't do it. It would be stupid. What up, Corey? You don't need it. You have enough.
Ticklers.
What up?
Well, and the gun community as a whole, gun owners as a whole, are their own worst enemy as far as keeping stuff where they can afford it. Like because it's a domino effect. Everybody runs out and buys. That drives the price up because there's a shortage of it. It's supply demand economics. And every time that everybody runs out and dries it up, the price goes up. It takes longer for it to come down. And each time the wave is bigger, the crash is harder. If everybody would just find their load for each gun and just buy a little with even consistency, it's win-win for everybody. The price levels out quicker, stays level longer.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
it keeps
I think
the supply
if
chain.
you just buy 2,000 rounds of AR ammo a year, just 500 at a time, you're not really going to miss that money. Or 9 mil if you just buy 1,000 rounds. I think if you just do that like every year, it gives you plenty to go shoot. to take a new guy out shooting or whatever, so they can try out the platform. It lets you have a little bit to spray and play and have fun. You get a mag dump if you have to. I think that's stupid. I don't mag dump. I use very rarely do I load more than 3 rounds into a mag. I do a lot of mag swaps and things like that. That's where you get the actual training from. You don't get it from mag dumping. You get
mag dumping just for fun.
Yeah, the repetition, the reps are what you need. Just like working out, just like getting your bench up. Do you start at 225, 250? No, you rep out a ton, and you don't go 10 reps of that either. If you're doing your personal best, right? You're doing 10 reps on whatever, 20 reps on, and you're doing, 100 reps in before you even attempt, and then you go a couple days till your arms aren't sore anymore, and then you go for your 1 or 2, 3 presses on your personal best, at the end of the month or whatever. You got to get yourself there first. And how do you do it? It's a little bit at a time.
Exactly. You got to get it to be muscle memory.
Yeah.
Just say my last piece on the ammo preps.
Go ahead.
Kind of like I had said on our last chat, I'm at a point where realistically I have all that I could conceivably like load up and like take off with. So now when I buy ammo, like I'll buy 2 boxes for every box I'm going to shoot, and that's not for prepping it so much as just investing in the price now, knowing that it won't be cheaper. I mean, when I need it, like if the world carries on, if normalcy is weird as what we call normal now carries on, at least I'm vested in future range trips. It's like I said before, it's kind of like buying your movie tickets now, buying forever stamps at the post office. You're getting them locked in at today's price. That's a known quantity with a near guarantee that it will be more in the future. So, I mean, I'm still buying a little here and there. But like if I know I'm going to go shoot and I'm going to burn up, 150 rounds, then I'll go ahead and buy 200 or 300 rounds. So that way I've got to replace
more than what
I'm going to burn up, and then I've got another one next time. And that's kind of how I've bought my ammo for the most part for the last going on a decade.
Mm-hmm.
And it pays off. Like once in a great while when I need to reorganize cans, introduce a new one, and I have to pull all that stuff out. I'm like, dang, I have more than I realized I had.
Oh yeah. Dude, every time I go into something where I have any sort of anything stocked, I'm like, oh geez, here's a mag that I haven't even taken out of the box yet. I'm like, oh geez, like I just find empty mags all the time, or I'm just like, oh geez, I forgot I bought this bag of ammo over here. Like that's a good problem to have. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Except for hollow points for my carry, I haven't bought ammo in 2 years, and I'm just fine where I'm at. I mean, I've just been shooting a little bit here and there. I mean, I've maybe for the last couple of years, honestly, maybe put 500 rounds down my rifles.
Well, see, I think that's actually a good way to kind of buy ammo because you buy what you're going to shoot, plus you're buying extra, so you're slowly building up a decent stockpile because you're not spending, $300, $400, $500 on buying, thousands of rounds or whatever. You're buying it slowly, so you can slowly build up. That's more economical friendly because not everyone can go out and just buy 1,000 rounds here, 1,000 rounds there.
Mm-hmm. And quite honestly, I've had enough estate sales come up, and I'm friends with a gun dealer, and just a bunch of old timers have been kicking the bucket or getting too old, realizing, man, just like Lawfully said, I ain't gonna chuck all this in the back of my freaking Mercury. I drive to church once a week.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I got my 1 or 2 guns, or if they're hunters, they got their 3 or their golden 5 if they're out on a farm. Like they got a 22 and a bolt gun, or a 22 and a shotgun and a pistol, and that's all they really need. Being, if you're 80, 90.
Yeah.
I mean, so a lot of that stuff's just steadily been coming in, and like the last time that they had a guy with an AR, I got a very large X amount of rounds for, it was like a third the price. So I just bought them.
That's badass.
Yeah, I just bought them all, and I'm like, thank you. Now I don't have to buy ammo for a year. Like,
right.
That replenished everything I just shot in 2 years, and then added a couple extra 1,000 rounds. Like, deal.
Like, just be sure that anytime you buy ammo that way, and what I'm about to tell you is I'm the same way. Like if something comes in with a gun or whatever that's used, I get a buy on a bunch of like mixed ammo or whatever that would be hard for us to resell, because of insurance liability reasons or whatever. Like, yeah, I'll buy it at whatever price they figure per round. But then like that becomes priority like range dump ammo.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I'm loading it into mags, I'll inspect it all. Like if there's one that's like I'm not chancing any of my guns on a reload.
No.
So
this is all
reload.
you know those boxes of what were those? Remington? No, those American Eagle.
Yeah,
They were just the plastic boxes.
The Federal.
And the guy just the Federal. Thank you. They were just those sealed. And
Okay.
the guy had
yeah.
a plastic bag that he like taped shut over them. Like they were his stash.
Yeah, and I can understand. It's Lawfully that's in the bottom corner, right? Bottom right corner.
Yeah.
I just didn't recognize the picture change.
Yeah,
But like you were saying, that buy-in from people like that, I would worry personally that ammo's either missing, so you're not paying over what you're getting, or it could be like a mixture of hodgepodge that they just threw back into the little box or something. So I would have to inspect it all and make sure it's copacetic and like you said, no reloads and shit.
But if I bust it and it's all factory sealed, I'm good. I'm gonna rotate the older stuff to the front of what I'm shooting, and I'm good, But I gotta get some of these chats here. Is E Honda doing a chat tonight? Anybody know?
I haven't.
I asked him earlier, and he didn't respond.
Yeah.
I looked at his YouTube a while ago, and it didn't even show that he's scheduled anything. So there's a chance not, because he should usually start spot now.
If he doesn't do the Sunday chat, this will be a tactical Muffin Top takeover chat. So I will thank everybody who's here, and definitely sled out for some likes, shares, and subs if I could, because I don't think I ran out of hours last month. That's why I couldn't put out any videos this weekend. And I don't think unless I hit 500, and I maybe do like a Cash App thing, like a couple chats a month or whatever, if it's enough to cover it, because I'm not interested in paying in on it at the moment. I don't think I'm there yet as far as YouTube's concerned to be doing more, which sucks because I think I have to do that to do the simul stream to Rumble. So I mean, I might here closer to the election or whatever, but it's just not the time is the problem. I don't have the fucking time. And like I was telling everybody at the beginning, actually I wasn't, because Leo came in. I was like 15 minutes into a chat to myself, apparently, because I'm retarded. And yeah, I was like in here talking, like I was talking, waiting for everybody to come in. And Leo's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing a chat." He's like, "You're not even live." I'm like, "God damn." So that sucks, but
you damn penis tickler, you.
Yeah, I know. I'm over here taint tickling, but I was just saying, SoCal, thank you. Good evening, TMT. How was your weekend? I was saying how my weekend was so busy, and I was basically going through and saying I ran out of hours because I seen a couple people posting like in the Discords that I'm part of. In my Discord, they were bored, and I couldn't hop in and do a chat. Nobody else was doing a chat. I ran out of hours. You can only do like 20 hours for free a month, and I hit that apparently. My bad. You're welcome, I guess, everybody who watched 20 hours worth of my content, but it went over a little bit. They're like, if you go over again, you're gonna have to pay for it, and blah blah blah. I did like 21 and like 0.3 hours or something. I'm like, my bad, I didn't have a freaking stopwatch, and over here I'm just BSing and trying to get some good information passed along the best I can. So,
do the shorts factor into that, or is it for live chats only?
It's just for live chats, or if you do like videos on here, but not if you just do them like off your phone and upload it to the YouTube channel. It's just a StreamYard thing. But I mean, it ain't a big deal. It's whatever, man. I was busy this weekend, man.
Ain't no thing but
I expanded the garden. Another 5-foot bed. I got to get some protection up to keep the rabbits and squirrels out of stuff now. My beans are exploding and going nuts right now. And I don't know if y'all got this problem, but jalapenos didn't do very good from seed. I think they might have been 4 years old, so that might be my fault. But I had everybody that I went to for nurseries don't have jalapenos. One guy said he gets them from Kansas. He's usually my go-to guy. Another one that starts them here locally said they just didn't do very good this year. What they had, they sold out because everybody had the same story. So,
I haven't messed with the garden or anything recently, but usually when I do stuff like that, I'll go to this local nursery that I've been going to for years.
Yeah.
And buy them where they're already, already started.
Right.
I mean, I can do it from seeds. I've done it before, but to make, life a little simpler on my back and knees and shit, I'll just get it already grown. So,
DJ, good evening. No, I always start from seed, and then whatever doesn't take, I just go buy a start for that. And right now it's my jalapenos, which sucks because I eat the crap out of jalapeno poppers in the summer.
oh
And
yeah, I
then when
love
dove
jalapeno.
season hits, man, you put a dove breast in that jalapeno popper. Oh my lord, so good.
Yeah, I love armadillo eggs.
Oh, so good. Wow, you got a notification. That is shocking. Actually, I didn't actually schedule this one, so usually they don't. It seems like those ones don't get a notification very often. Fiend Dog, yo, I gotta catch up on some of these guys. You're talking about when we were talking about the raccoon deal. Yeah, they just get popped around here. It ain't a big deal. Removing diseased or overpopulated animals is part of conservation. 100%. DJ Play Nice. That sounds exactly like a hunter. I'm a hunter through and through, and we are farm pest control 100% around here. So, Dwayne, what's up? Dwayne, check out the videos I posted in YouTube, though, for you, homie. I got one more I'm going to do head-to-head with my my typical EDC. I like it. Remember being like 11 and seeing kind of a monster movie or something at like 2 a.m. Yeah. Characters, at least one of them dropped. Oh, yeah. I was saying I want to better myself. I was watching my language from here on out a little bit. Like occasionally, but I watched my last live stream and I was cussing like a sailor. So I'm going to put forth a little bit better content myself.
It's just common vernacular now.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't going to just go 100% G, but I mean, what I was doing was I wasn't real impressed with myself, so I'd like to be better on that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with trying to better yourself in whatever way you deem needed.
Yep. Sounds edgy. Yeah, I mean, there is times for it, and when there is, I certainly will. Most people aren't these days.
I picked up a new blade today. I posted it in the Discords.
That Knife?
Yep.
Yeah, I seen it. I do Discord on Thursdays to let people trickle in, but I'm eyeballing it. It's looking pretty good. I like that deep finger groove on the front, man. I'm liking that.
Oh yeah, even for my big hands, it fits kind of nice. I mean, it's not perfect because it's awful small for it, but hell, it's normally like $20-something, and they had it, in the wrong spot, marked for the wrong price, so I got it for like $10.
Heck yeah, 10 out of 10.
You got to drop your Discord link in here so other people can join.
That's a good idea.
Ooh, look at Lawfully fluffing you now.
Got to remember how to do that because, the old tactical muffin top is a boomer.
Start calling y'all the Fluffmeisters.
Yeah. Here we go. This is the link to the Tactical Muffin Top Discord. Feel free to join, everybody. Any Dick Monnery that I see unfit, I've only had to boot 2 people, and it was because they were fighting with homies that I have respect for. That will not be tolerated, but we have a lot of fun over here. And we got free audiobooks. I have a free prep deal. I'm going to have to do some inspiration for y'all on the Get Home rigs. I'm going to have to put some stuff in there because y'all are slacking on that category. But
who'd you have to boot?
Oh, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
You know him. He get booted out of everything because they pick fights everybody.
Nah.
The new series will be cool. Presenting the basic. Yes, I did an announcement. You missed it, Corey. I'm going to do a Prepping 101 series for brand new preppers on what to do now. I think it's really important, and it could be something that you could share to that maybe neighbor or coworker that's a hunter or a gun guy or somebody who's into camping or fishing or whatever. This is where you get them started, and if they had a month's worth of stuff, just the basics and maybe like a little bit of camping rig, and if they had 1 gun or 2 guns with a little bit of extra ammo, I think it's going to be super important this year, especially because obviously we are in 100% uncharted waters in history at this point. So I want everybody to kind of, if we were to Venezuela, I don't want anybody, if I can reach if I could reach 500 people, if I could reach 1,000 people via you guys helping out your homies or whatever, if I could help the people I have now, if I could help the 300 and some I got now, if you have a grandma or something, or like your kid, and they had an extra month's worth of stuff, you would rest easier knowing they had enough stuff you could get to them, or they could get to you, and vice versa. And then you guys could link up and share that. That's going to strengthen whatever community you may decide to make at that time so much better than if you were just all consumers and decided to get into the violence because you had nothing. It's a lot easier to protect those you love from a defensive standpoint than it is from an offensive standpoint. So I'm kind of, and that's Lawfully had that idea, and it's a great idea, Lawfully. And I've been preaching that. I've been trying to get Matt. Every time I talk to him, I'm like, man, I'm going back and watching all your prepping videos. Like, you got me started, and I wish he'd do more because, quite frankly, it's changed up a little bit. And some of the stuff we've been doing for years and years and years, the stacking, the Mylar, the 5-gallon buckets of rice, there's people that don't know how to do it, and I'm gonna show them. And I think that's a great idea. And it's going to put another bucket in my stack, just showing how to do it. And why not? I was going to do it anyway. So I just have the camera on, Nothing wrong with that. That's a great idea. And it'll show people, you can do it. You don't have to spend a lot of money. All of my stuff, I kind of separate it in like level 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 being like almost 100% self-sufficient. You basically homesteading with like a solar setup and stuff like that, and you're with your group basically all living on site. That's where I'm trying to get evened out all the way at. And I think everybody, if they were on 1 to 2, which Lawfully said in the books, free audio books, guys, if you have SHTF audiobooks, this is all stuff on YouTube. It's all free. It's better than listening to the radio, the same 6 songs all the time. And it actually gets you to critical think a little bit, and you might actually catch a sweet tip out of it. Like some of these, dude, I tell you what, the Cyber Nuke book series from William of Ravenshire will make you think, and it will make you wish you were at that level when something happens. And that's where I'm striving to be, and I ain't that close, but damn, dude, if I was half of that right now, I would sleep like a baby every night. But yeah, just free stuff. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can do, I don't care if you dumpster dive for your preps. I know, but like if you get the schedules down for like your Dollar Generals or your Walmarts or whatever, other people are doing it anyway. People have YouTube videos on dumpster diving for money and stuff, and they flip the stuff. Go get the crap and put it. If they throw away a whole seed display, put all them seeds in a gallon Ziploc freezer bag and put them in the freezer and plant them next year. That's thousands and thousands of seeds that just were free. I did that. I have a couple gallon bags of seeds. I just found out one was like 4 years old because I forgot it was in there, and I tried to plant it and it didn't work. Shame on me. You know what I mean? Like, stuff everybody can do. You can't tell me you can't go dumpster diving. Hey, Granny can go dumpster dive. She got the claw. She can pull stuff out. She don't even got to get in. I never ran out of TP. Have 50 rolls now. Good job, old man butt wrinkles. I will say, next time you go to a big box store or something, maybe you grab an extra pack, because people have already all been saying, all the lefties and all the people making fun of us for the toilet paper. They're all like, "Oh gosh, the Trump thing. Everybody go get toilet paper."
Right.
Out of everybody who says that, there's 500 people in there thinking the same thing. So,
one thing
extra,
one thing about the dumpster diving, there's actually a law in the books here in Texas that prohibits you from doing dumpster diving.
Well, Jesus Christ, you outlaw it then, boy. I don't care. That's crazy.
But no, I've heard many people.
It was just an example. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, it's free if you just go get it. If you go put a seed in the ground and you grow a tomato plant, all those tomatoes were free.
Yep.
I mean, or a buck for the pack. Like, just get some experience in your belt. You'll start finding things, or I got an apple juice container down here that I rinsed out and filled with a gallon of water, because this is what I'm hydrating. I'm trying not to drink sugary stuff. I'm drinking an extra gallon a day with this jug. And this is something that I would typically rotate
my milk jugs. I always wash them out right after I finish it and fill them up with water, mark the date on it, when I filled it and then stick it in my closet.
Right. And there's some things to be said with the milk jug or whatever, but you know what's really easy to clean that you don't have that issue with is juice jugs. So every juice jug I have is refilled every time. Penis. Thank you, Ginger. That's always good. Corey with the thumbs up, all about that penis. Hey man, nothing wrong with some penis. Good to see you. Good to hear from you too. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, just been dealing with a lot of personal stuff.
I hear you. It's hard being ugly and a Sasquatch and 19 foot tall, you know.
Yeah, that too. No, I've been trying to take care of my special needs sister. There's been a lot of shit going on with that situation, so it's kind of occupied my time of late.
Right. I think you told me a little bit about that in the back chat, but that is not for this chat. So that's for you. Howdy, gents. How's everyone doing? Thank you, Ginger. Big things checklist. I'm good. It's the little things. Yes. I tell you what, man. If you run out of trash bags and shit hits the fan, it's gonna suck. If you run out of tampons for all the old ladies that are on them, that's gonna really suck. That's gonna take morale way down. How many of y'all got? And that's the next problem is you can't really stack too much of that because it does expire. So you got to have a really good rotation schedule, and making a schedule is free.
You talking about rotation schedule on what, pads or tampons?
Yeah, feminine stuff. I mean, not all this stuff is indefinite. You know, hygiene, toothpaste, and mouthwash.
Oh yeah.
You can't buy so much to where you say you want. Oh, I want 50 people in my group, so you can't stock stuff for 50 people because your family can't rotate through 50 people's worth of things in a year.
True, but you could also extend it by vacuum sealing it. You know.
Yeah. There's things you can do, but some of it is not, and that's not what you stack 100 freaking cases deep of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I stack 100 cases of Spam in a heartbeat because I know that's going to last more than a year. I know that's going to last way past the Best Buy. I know I'm eating a whole. I found a tote of stuff that I had from 2018. I've been eating for my lunches all freaking like the last 2 weeks, and I'm still kicking. Look at me, I'm alive.
Yeah, even like canned goods and stuff, as long as it's not like dented or rusting or anything like that. The fucking canned foods.
I'm gonna do a one-on-one video on it. You know how many people throw crap out after the date on the can?
Good food.
Yeah.
It's just because it has an expiration date on doesn't mean it's bad. They legally have to put that shit on there for whatever bullshit. But you can eat canned goods, years, 5-6 years later, as long as it's not damaged in any way. And obviously, if it's not rancid
there's
inside.
Ways to check for botulism and things like that. And I'm gonna do a video on it because there's people that flat out do not know. They put the Best Buy date on it. It was quite frankly for sales. People were setting up this stuff so much, and you know what happened? They got the sheep dumbed down enough to where they do throw it out after they see that date. And that's the problem. What if you got a pack of I don't know, steaks or something you bought, and the Best Buy date you got them on tag out. The Best Buy date was a week from now, or whatever. You went home and you vacuum sealed it and you put it in the freezer, pulled them out a year later. Are they bad? No, not unless the freezer burnt. And then what can you do with the meat if they are? You can still jerky all the freezer burnt meat. It'll be fine. That's what I do with mine. If it's freezer burnt, it's going to taste like crap. Jerky don't taste like crap.
Turn it into dog food and nothing. If you got dogs like me, even if it's quote unquote
really
freezer
throw
burnt.
stuff, or like they'll put it in the freezer in the packaging from the store. You can't do that. Newsflash: if anybody does that, you can't do that. You have to repackage it.
That Best Buy date on your cans is normally just a guarantee of freshness, firmness, color, taste. Right. It's not just the sheep thing. It's a guaranteed quality product from the manufacturer.
Yeah, and honestly, I would advise people, if you can, get your meat from like a local farmer or some shit, not from the store, because these days they're fucking spraying their food to keep it fresh. They're putting these coatings on like fruit and stuff to make it last longer.
Wax coatings, things like that. Yes, sir.
They're injecting like dyes and shit into their meat so it looks primo on the shelf, but you get it home and it you realize it's older than what it appears to be. They're just fucking scamming you constantly, and it could kill you if you got a hold of something wrong that's old and rancid or something you didn't know or whatever, or on the verge of being bad. I'd rather get it from a local farmer. That way you know where it came from, it's fresh,
100%.
and it tastes better.
And making those connections now is free, and it's going to do better for you in the long run. Do it now. It ain't a bad deal. Let me hit some of these. Disaster Effect. What's up, man? Howdy. Welcome back, man. AK Lever, what up? How you doing, man? It's been a minute since I don't know. I've seen you in here a couple times. That's good. Been listening to some of these audiobooks you posted. Dude, I'm telling you, they do get you thinking. And as far as where I want people to be minimum, before the elections and probably the chaos that may ensue in areas, I want them to be in those Christie books, those Christie series. I consider that in between like level 1 and 2 prepping. If they had, that's basically more level 1. It's basically all pantry stuff with a little bit of like camping food mixed in. Like they hadn't hit the point where the cheaper point to stack the calories at that point would be, oats, corn, wheat, berries, and rice. And that's the cheapest way to stack a ton of calories. But most people don't do that. And it is a little bit of work, up front, but it does last a long time, and it's a lot of food. For the price, that's the cheapest way to get your calories up. And things like that. I mean, it's just stuff like that. I have a whole bunch of just regular flour before I started doing the wheat berries that I'm going to make a whole bunch of that. What do I call that? That bread stuff that's basically just flour and salt and water.
Yeah.
Hardtack. I got to make a whole bunch of hardtack. I got like 100 pounds of flour. I have to do that too. So one of these weekends, probably going to be, it might be next weekend, actually. I think I'm stuck with the boy all week and the wife has to work. I might make a whole bunch of hardtack next weekend.
The other night, I cooked a big ass fucking pot of, because I had, some chicken that I wanted to cook and prep meals for later. So I made a big pot of pulled chicken. Instead of pulled pork, it was barbecue pulled chicken. And I bagged enough up to have meals for, I don't know, 2-3 meals.
Yeah, dude, that's a prep. You run that vacuum sealer, 100%, 10 out of 10. And it's going to save you time one day when you're in a rush. So that's going to give you more time to do other stuff you need to do so you can catch up on life. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
In my Instapot.
Yeah, there you go. I need it. Oh, yeah, I need to look at that. I found out with the Instapot, it has to have a temperature rating to do the pressure canning. I have to see if that one has it or not. Anyway, I looked into that a little bit. Listen here, Lawfully Arms shouting out here. There's 24 people watching, now 28 I see, and only 7 thumbs up. This is the Tactical Muffin Top channel, and we preach helping out our homies. I'm your homie right now, baby. Let's get them thumbs up. I'll be a slut for them. Come on now. If this ain't entertainment, I don't know where y'all are at. You're still here. No, just kidding. I would appreciate the thumbs up and the shares, though, guys. You can replant food scraps. Yes, you can. Bioorganic. I've been a huge diet change up in my life and trying to better myself and my family. And I've been going down these rabbit holes of all this crap they're putting on the food and everything like that. And I am checking way out on that. And our diets have altered greatly. And my compost has increased quite a bit. And I do a lot of composting in the garden.
Is great too. But there's things that you can like buy if you buy it from like grocery store that say like a pineapple or a carrot. If you cut the top off with the pineapple, you can bury it in the ground and it'll start growing, pineapple.
Yep.
The carrots, if you can do the same thing and it'll start sprouting new carrots.
Yeah, I do it all the time with the green onions. I have 4 onions in my garden right now that were just onions that sprouted in the fridge. So I cut them in half and used the part off the top and I planted them and they're doing great. First time I've ever done it. And I'm like, well, let's do this for a video and check it out now, baby.
Just like taters, when you have like potatoes and they start growing those things off of it, those are eyes. And
you're in the Discord, baby.
If you, like say if one potato has like 6 or 7 of those eyes, you cut it up to where you only have one eye on like a little piece of potato. And each one of those eyes will produce another potato plant, which will grow however many pounds of potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So
I prefer to
one
do it
eye
when they're
can
chitting,
produce
then
pounds
you
of
get the root
potatoes.
side down. But yeah, it works.
Yeah.
I've done it. Although I really suck at growing potatoes, if I'm being honest, I should work on that myself. Range report put together a BCA AR-15 22 LR upper. Okay, sweet. I actually think I've seen you talking about that in Matt's chat. PSA lower, MP5 22 mags, MP15. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm retarded. With a notch, 22 mag adapter, 250 round brick, dump 4 mags without issue. Blazer. Hey man, heck yeah. And I will say Matt's wrong. You need to stack a 22. It needs to be one of your golden 5. And I'm gonna have to do a 1-on-1 video on my golden 5 and reasons why.
Boo, 22.
No way.
22.
The only thing I could see being dropped would be the bolt action. If you're not a big hunter, is not a necessity if you were like in an urban environment, because you can do things with the AR and the shotgun to cover that. But where I'm at in the middle of Nebraska way, you need a bolt.
No, I agree. 22 has its role in shit at the fan scenario, or even just a daily whatever, because you can take out small game with it. You know, if the right placement can take down, you know, 2-legged critters.
Yeah.
So
I'll put down a 2-legged critter.
there's a lot that it's good for. And I'm sorry, I don't think anyone in this world would want to get hit by a 22, whether
I haven't seen anybody volunteer for it.
Whether
it wouldn't even be this
hellacious knockdown power or not, it's still gonna fucking hurt, get your attention, and make you want to stop what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah. Yo, Lawfully, you got a bad echo, homie.
Sorry.
No, you're good. That's better now. You're good. You're good now. Leo, you still got your. This is for Daniel, baby. Daniel's home. Daniel's dealing with quite the penis issue because he got an extra foot added, so he's at home recouping from that. And now he's got a 3-foot long one. Good for him.
That sucks.
Yo, you still got your flag icon, or was that shot red? I can't remember.
What?
This is Gay Pride Month, so go ahead and if you care to participate. Oh wow, that was fast. He was ready for that. Jesus.
Damn, Leo.
I'm always
all right.
ready.
Leo will be batting all kinds of ways. That's cool.
But I agree with Daniel's comment though. It's like, where the fuck is Honda at? Because
this is the perfect time for Gay Frog, dude.
Exactly. He missed a prime opportunity.
On Facebook today for all that.
Oh man.
I don't want to see it all month.
Dude, they just got a couple of them at my son's daycare, and I'm gonna end up saying something, and it's gonna piss him off, and I'll be like, "Listen here, you're here to raise my son and teach him shit, not to teach him how to dye his hair 14 damn colors, okay? We ain't doing that crap here." Oh Lord, it's even bigger, Leo, my Lord.
That's what they say.
Oh gee, I'm over here micro penising it, but you know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
I set a record for having the smallest micro penis.
Yeah, I like to just go in and say, "Baby, this is the smallest one in the world, but it's going to catch your eye." And, see how it goes from there. I mean, I guess it could be celebrating. Yeah, he could be out celebrating. It's Denver after all. They're probably all over. Oh man. Leo's not rocking the flag too. Oh, we got it now, Eduardo. You were way ahead of us on that, man. I am way behind on comments. There's a shitload in here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you
got to rock it.
Crash Kev, dude, nice canning 20 pounds of meat. I am getting way on the canning meat this year, dude. I canned for the first time all by myself last year, and I'm hooked. It's a lot of fun. It gives you something to do. You cut a little bit of weight in there in that hot kitchen with everything steaming up and everything, and my family loves my homemade pasta sauce better than anything we buy. Like, my wife hates store-bought sauce now, and it's good because I know everything in it, and I know mine has way more motherfucking vegetable content than what's in their crap. And I look at their ingredients list, and I look at my 4 ingredients that I have in mind, and I feel a lot better about it for my family. So,
well, it's like, I don't know if you noticed or not. I posted in like food porn and stuff the other day. I made spaghetti meatballs, and the spaghetti sauce I made from scratch using about 5-6 pounds of tomatoes, and that shit was fucking great, man.
Dude, I love homemade stuff, and quite honestly,
actually, the color of it looked more like vodka sauce than actual, spaghetti sauce.
I just figured you ate all the good stuff. What up, Tom?
But no,
Cat?
it's so fucking easy.
You gotta go back to that.
It's so easy to make spaghetti sauce. It takes a little time. You know, you got to cook it and render it down a couple hours. You know, and let it do its thing. But it's fucking easy, man.
Yeah, that ain't bad, man. I mean, it's delicious. My prep this week was sending an Orange Man the Fag coin. Yo, man, Daniel, 100%. Daniel is on level 4, so Daniel is good. He just listens to my chat to see if I'm still kicking or not because I'm retarded. No, Daniel's a good guy. Daniel is where every prepper would probably wish they were at right there because he is way on level 4 set up, and he is just chilling now. And now he can. Yeah, I mean, good for him.
I don't know how he gets all that Donald Trump merch and shit. I've asked him before because I think he sent Matt a bunch of stuff before, and I was like, "Hey, I want some too."
Yeah, like, Daniel, spread the love, homie. Jeez. Speaking of that,
like those Donald Trump coins or whatever, like challenge coins or whatever, or I don't know if they're
actually. I sent Ohio one. I sent Ohio a pretty sweet Trump coin.
Because usually when I find stuff like that, or I see stuff that's, you know, Donald Trump, whatever, it just looks like a scam. You know, like you see it on X or Instagram or something as like an ad. It just looks like a fucking scam.
Right. Yeah, I don't buy nothing on that kind of stuff.
Oh, I don't either. I'm just saying, you know.
I did buy a lot on preps this week, actually. I spent like 130 muffins total. I bought some tourniquets. I got some ammo. Actually, my local gun guy actually gave me a sweet Glock Gen 5 mat for like a gun cleaning mat or whatever. That's going to totally go on my desk because it's cool and I'm a Glock hoe. So that was cool. Hooked me up. I threw in an extra box of 22 in there and did the tourniquets. What else did I do? Oh, yeah, I bought something else, but y'all will figure that out a little bit later on some other videos. So that's cool. Where I'm at.
How many of those TQs did you get?
What?
How many of those TQs did you get?
I bought 2. I bought a black one and a blue one, and I'm going to buy some Chinesium ones off of my Amazon affiliate link. No, I'm not. I'm not putting those in my Amazon affiliate link. I don't want anybody to buy them and trust their life to them. That is 100% tactical muffins out, down thumb. They would be for training only if I buy the Chinesium ones off of Amazon. I might like spray paint them a different color or something, and then I bought that little one for the boy that's going to go in his diaper bag that you were
Muffin.
What?
Muffin.
Yep.
Look at the bottom of your chat where it's I am Coldfoot. He's asking. He said he still needs your help to fix the link for the wish list.
It's cut in half. Oh, I see.
Sorry, I know you're trying to go in order, but I saw that and.
How about this one?
Figured you might want to address that now.
Does that one work? Let me go back up to where I was. Uh-oh. My chat froze. Are you guys good? Everybody still here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Because I have like really good internet. That's got to be YouTube messing with the man.
Oh, hell yeah. They're always fucking with us no matter what.
People break lesser known laws all the time.
We could literally sit on here
around
a campfire and sing Kumbaya, and they would still probably give us a channel strike and, you know,
they say we're chanting some shit to the demons. I'm going to need to get a dehydrator soon. Dude, I run. Oh, Apple.
Hell yeah.
Dude, send me some freaking. That's some good ass shit. SoCal. I run my dehydrator all the time, dude. Right now, you can go get a whole thing of, and I do it for soup season. I like to run the dehydrated, like the dry soups in a mason jar, like everything in it to make a jar of like whatever, chicken noodle soup or whatever, and you just throw in the meat with it. Like it is so fast for like meal prep in the winter. And I love making soup, guys. I make soup all the time in the winter because I like to eat on it all week because it's hot, it's good, fills you up. I love soup.
I actually made some tonight. You know, it's called fireside stew, but it's got, you know, hamburger meat, lentils, fucking noodles and peas. It's got all kinds of shit in there. And it's really good. I just wish I had mason jars and shit where I could can it.
Yeah, I got a bunch because a gal at the church died. So good for me. But yeah, dude, dehydrator, I run the crap out of that. Dude, just carrots and celery and onions and stuff. Like, I put that stuff up all the time. And think about it. You can buy that stuff, even organic, cheap at the store. And if you dehydrate it, and you're bugging out and you might only be able to carry a bag or two, you can throw like 10 pounds of dehydrated stuff in there. And that's like 50, 60 pounds of food after you get it cooking in a stew pot. Like, it weighs nothing. That's that's way cheaper than buying, Mountain House and stuff like that. And that's what the Prepping 101 series needs to go on, because they should do that step before they go buy Mountain House, Nutrient Survivor, Ready Wise, whatever. Like, I have a couple buckets of that, but that ain't where it's at. That's just to extend. I'll take a pack of that with like a couple cups of rice to extend it out. Like, that's not the end all be all where I'm at. Like, the end all be all would be like a freeze dryer, and you're freeze drying like forever. You're like your whole group. That would be like step 4. Freeze dried food should be in step 3. 1 through 2 should be, your bulk prepping with 5-gallon buckets, should be your pantry. That's level 1. You should have your pantry doubled and all the way out to a month. Everything you're going to eat out of it. You should have 7 pantry meals that you want to stock forever, that your family eats. If you hate Spam and everybody in your family hates Spam, do not stack Spam. If y'all hate tuna, don't stack cases of tuna, because you're not going to eat it and you're just pissing your money away. Only stock what you're going to eat, man.
Very true, very true. But I'm sorry. I think everyone here can agree to an extent that if you're in a survival situation and you haven't eaten in days or a week or two, if you hate Spam, you're gonna fucking eat Spam because it's something to fucking eat.
I know, but it's something for morale, and you're not going to rotate through it if you hate it.
True.
So that's where I'm at on that. And I'm going to do some prepping food videos of, like, I eat pretty cheap on the weekends. How I dish up myself, I like all my food to be $2 a plate or under, and that's just how I break it down. Like, I shoot and grind up all my own deer meat, so I don't count my labor in that, but I count like the spices and stuff like that. I don't count like obviously the electricity and everything like that up front, or the buying the butchering setup. That's an investment for the future, and we've used the setup we've had for like 2 decades, so it's paid for itself in full probably after the first couple of years.
And that's another thing I think people, maybe not us because we're always talking about preps, but I think one thing people overlook when prepping is seasonings.
Oh yeah, I stock those.
And if it hits a fan situation, you're gonna wish you had something to make that, rabbit or snake or whatever taste a little better, and you're not just eating it, plain.
I'll let y'all know. You should be buying your spices from a commercial store for restaurants and stuff, because you get it so much cheaper. I mean, you can get like 10 pounds of paprika, smoke it if you want to smoke it on your smoker, or just use it as is. You can divvy it up. You can do different jars or whatever. Cracked black peppercorns, obviously peppercorns, but they're not cracked. Just buy them and put them in a refillable thing. Don't go buy all that crap. It's better. It's going to last longer. Celtic salt. I've been switching to Celtic salt because I'm getting off pink salt, because apparently, depending on where you get it, the sources have higher chance for mercury. And so I'm off pink salt now. Celtic salt is it's a biblical prep, as well as it's really good for your body. So that's what you could buy like a 10-pound bag of that on Amazon and have it delivered to your front door.
Your body needs salt.
Yeah. I have a bunch of iodized salt because I bought it when I was a virgin prepper. You do need it in some certain things, but you can buy it cheap from a dollar store. Worst case scenario, it's an awesome prep to trade, to barter with. I'm going to keep what I think that my family should put in their bodies. That I'll keep that for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's a personal thing. That's the
bigger issue here is if you don't like tuna, then there's something wrong with you.
Well, yeah, tuna's good. Well, some people hate fish.
That's me, but tuna is different from other fish, if you ask me, when it comes to taste and the aftertaste. See, that's the big thing to me. When it comes to fish, is the aftertaste. Yeah, tuna doesn't taste too fishy.
Well,
No,
even like
but
my wife hates it, but tuna helper, she'll eat the crap out of it, and my son loves it. Or like tuna nougat casserole, that's cheap, man. You
now
can eat that.
depending on the company, sometimes the tuna tastes just like the can it's in. It tastes like a little bit more metal-y.
yeah, metallic.
Yeah,
That's
it, metallic.
I prefer my tuna fresh. Tuna, like fresh tuna, fresh caught. It's just fucking so much better than can. And you can always, if you to that level of canning, you can always can your own tuna.
Well,
another fish that honestly is one of my favorite fish to eat is mahi mahi. I love that fish.
Well, I'll have to tell you, our many oceans in the middle of Nebraska really offers a fine way to stock up our salt fish. So our saltwater fish, we don't have much.
You can always go to like free areas, and it's not on private property. So I mean, and go fishing and stockpile fish that way.
Yeah.
Bass or crappie or
I stock a lot of they stock a lot of trout here, and when they go, man, everybody's out there fishing. Dude, make smoked trout dip. Oh my god, on crackers, baby. That's some good eating.
Yeah, I know Daniel stockpiles fish. He's got quite a few cans of that surströmming that he loves so much.
Oh god, I'm good. You can have that.
I tell you, if you're wanting salt, or if you're craving salt, just crack open one of those cans and you'll get all the salt you want for like a whole fucking year.
100%. See, that's another reason why I don't stock other than ravioli, because I love them. I love Chef Boyardee ravioli. That's a shameless fat guy thing. They're freaking good. Okay, They're good. I stock them. I eat them in the winter. I've been obviously on the diet, not eating them as much, but with the stocking of a tomato-based or an acidic-based can, like oranges or fruit, I don't stack those in metal cans. I can them because a glass jar will last a lot longer. But it's
like layup that you don't have to worry about that.
What's metallic. Up? Yeah.
No, go ahead, Corey.
I was just gonna say to your point that you said earlier. That's what's good about glass jars. Is like Leo said, you don't end up with that metallic flavoring when it's in metal cans.
Well, I mean, they just eventually eat through the can, and then you get botulism. Yeah. But, that's how you super duper die and shit hits a fan. That's how you super duper die now.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, Leo. We kind of started at the same time. What were you saying, brother?
Oh, I forgot. Oh no, I was gonna say usually with ravioli, I'll slap some cheese and some oregano on it.
Oh,
my Chef Boyardee.
Oh man, I just eat them cold out of the can sometimes. I love that stuff.
Oh hell yeah,
it's good.
No, that's savage right there.
That's savage. That's just hillbilly right there. Yeah. No, I love them. They're good. It's a quick lunch, man. Just do it a lot.
How many times I've eaten that shit straight out of the can cold without cooking. It's easier and quicker than waiting for it to get heated up.
Yeah, sometimes you're not. I'll tell you what, I've heated up plenty of lunches in an engine block. I'll tell you that.
Me too, especially when I was a truck driver with my uncle.
Yeah, dude. HVAC tech, man. Anybody working outside knows how to get some warm grub, okay? If you're outside in the winter, you know how to stay warm. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it sucks. It sucks,
just
but it's
worth under your muffin top.
Yeah, man. I put one in my bibs before. It worked enough. Okay. When you're out there freaking on the river hunting, man, sometimes it's cold on that river, man. But yeah, do that with those Vienna sausages, man. I love them things. They're so good.
Those are nasty.
It depends on the company. No, it depends.
What?
On the company.
Vienna sausage? Nasty as fuck. Corey, you freaking 19-foot tall Sasquatch don't like fucking Vienna sausages?
Well, you don't like those type of sausage Polish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it treats me like, hot dog and bologna does. I can't fucking eat them.
Oh, God. We're going to have to work
I do think some of the Vienna sausages are nasty, but it's one particular company I will always eat.
Well, drop it, homie. Drop that knowledge.
Probably Libby's. Libby's, I've heard, it's the best of them all.
I don't know. I just buy the cheap shit because I'm cheap. Go and get a can right now, Leo. Tell us what it is.
I'm trying to think. Which one is it?
Armor brand, the blue label.
No, those are the one I hate.
That's the one I stack. You get them in a 6-pack all the time for like $4.
Yeah. Been buying a 6-pack every week because the kiddo likes them.
Yeah, they're good, man.
I think it's like a red can or orange can.
Is it like it's something devil, right?
God damn it.
No, that's that deviled that like
That potted
manwich
meat.
spread stuff. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That spicy stuff's good on crackers. Now y'all making me hungry. Muffin Top is freaking dieting over here, y'all dicks.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna eat a can of Vienna sausage after this.
I was thinking about
I got the calories for it.
Oh man, I just got home
I'm a
with some
15K
Arby's French
step.
dip and mozzarella. Shut up, Randy Butternubs. I can't eat that.
I used to love the Arby's French dip when they had the 2 for $5 or whatever.
Oh man, so good.
And then I had one a couple weeks ago when I took my mom to lunch, and it was sad.
Really? That sucks.
It didn't hit like it used to.
Dude, back in high school, we had a couple buddies working there, and we were friends with the manager. We'd just roll up to the window back when they had their popcorn chicken. Their popcorn chicken was so freaking delicious, man. He'd give us a bag of popcorn chicken and a bag of fries, and then like a whole big cup of cheese, and we just drive around eating that, dude. It was so good. After 2 days in football, man, we were chomping down. Oh man, this is good times. No, I make Arby's at home. I just buy you can buy their sauce at like Wally World or whatever now, and I just get like a pound of roast beef, throw it in a pan with a little bit of Worcestershire, a little onion powder, a little garlic powder.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yep. Toast your whatever bun you like, whatever bread you can eat. I'm on sourdough right now. I need to get a sourdough start going. I need to really get on that.
Okay, it's this one. Found it. I'll put a link in the private chat.
All right.
You found it or found it?
Both.
That one? Oh, I don't even think I've seen that. All right, let's present this. This is top secret. This is. Can y'all see that?
No. I've never heard of that brand before.
Oh, I got
must be something regional.
I'm stupid. Here you go.
It must be an Illinois brand.
Man, I'm not eating little kid dicks.
Yes, you are.
Why are they smoked?
Don't worry about it.
Why are they smoked?
Well, it can be Illinois brand because this website is from North Carolina.
Don't eat me. And Leo's over here like I'm gonna eat 6 of them.
Yeah, those I can't get enough of those. But the regular armor ones are nasty to me.
No, you're wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
No, those right there are way better.
Stack what you like, man.
Fucking Waffly said I'm not eating.
Yes, you are. It's just
from, it made me think of that scene from Sling Blade where he's telling the little boy, eating the potted meat and stuff, and you see little peckers in it.
No, correct. Definitely do not store your cans in the garage like that. The temperature fluctuation is not good.
Oh, no. Your kid will go back quick.
Don't store your guns and ammo there either.
I'm going to buy a can tomorrow. Now I thought of it.
Well, if you like them, you need to have a bunch of them.
How do I hang on? I'm doing a thing.
You're doing a thing?
Yeah. Let me see if I can put this post. Paste this.
I don't know how you do a thing, but okay.
Yes, you do. Don't lie to me. Apparently my stuff is really messed up on my thing, on my what I'm dropping in. I don't know what that's all about.
Well, yeah, warts on your thing isn't good.
Can I just copy that? Yeah, that. Download. I did that. Now what? That's it.
Move it to your desktop.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
You got R with you.
No, I don't.
Oh. BRB.
Cool. Now I should be able to post that. Huh? Carry on for a second, guys. I'm doing an internet.
Nah. not gonna say it.
You can say it. You can say it.
Pingina. Yum. Gotta love those roast beef flaps.
A can of smoked penises.
It gives you the meat sweats.
I mean, we were talking about not cursing earlier. How about not bring up penises? I know that was more harder than trying not to curse.
You're the one that brought up penis. I didn't.
It's okay.
No, it wasn't me. It was penis talks before when we started talking about sausages.
Yeah. Well, we're fucking immature. You talk about sausage, of course, penis jokes are gonna start flying. It is us, after all.
Y'all sick over here.
Oh, AC's on the fritz.
That's not good.
Ooh.
Your AC. Oh man, I'm your guy. Is it an actual AC or window AC mini split?
It's an actual.
Okay. Well, have you
It's been-
changed your
it's been
filter
rough.
in the last 2 decades?
Yeah, all the time. I write it down with
Good.
a erasable marker so that way I don't forget.
Did you put the arrow going the right way? Because if you put it in backwards, it's like putting in a dirty one.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's probably needs topped off because it'll run and then like it freezes over. Then when it shuts off, defrosts and drips, makes the filter wet, makes the floor wet.
Sounds like you got a leak and or your coil needs PM'd. It's dirty. It also is hard telling what the outside coil is doing because you're, if I remember right, you're in an apartment, correct? Next problem is you don't get a whole lot of say in that. I would say you probably got a leak. You probably need to tell your landowner, whatever the hell.
Your lord of the land.
Yeah. See, the thing is with refrigerant, everybody says like, "Oh, just top off my Freon," which is not a thing because DuPont's brand of R22 was their marketing was their brand was Freon. Thank you, and it's actually refrigerant because most of the time you're running 410A or 134A now because R22 is banned thanks to Obama.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought 134 was on its way out too.
Yeah, 410's actually on its way out, and that's where I was at before I messed up my back. So that's pretty crazy. Europe actually runs compressed CO2, which is 2,000 psi. R20 or R410A's around 500, and Ohio. I sent you a link, dude. I'm pretty sure I sent Ohio a link.
Yeah, Ohio, we all decided to kick you off the island.
Yeah, I was like, hell with Ohio over here. All he does is sit in my chat and don't say anything. That's what
You've been voted off.
Yeah, I got Corey in here because he actually talks about penises. That's like my jam.
He won't stop talking about them.
Yeah, he can't keep them out of his mouth. I don't know what it is. He said he doesn't like hot dogs, but man, he's right up the penis.
He likes his organic.
Yeah. Yep. I want to know where it came from.
I thought I sent you the link, dude. My bad.
No, there was nothing there.
Groundbird, yo, baby. Oh, that's a new one for me. Groundbird, welcome in here. Hopefully, we didn't scare you off with all of Corey's love for penis, but maybe you'll stay for that. Who knows? It's a lot of fun. Make sure you like, share, and sub, please. I'd appreciate it.
It's share to your friends.
Yeah,
the more the merrier. We need to reach people before this shit show gets bad, and we don't get to talk to anyone anymore.
Yeah,
for locally.
I think if I can hit to 500 will be when I start doing the pay thing, so I can start streaming to Rumble. Yeah, I can't do that until I start paying for it. And at this point in time, I don't think it's worth it. It's taking up a pretty good chunk of my time as it is, and if I do that, I'll take up more. This has become my only hobby besides working. I consider whatever I'm doing in the garden or working on like my house or working on somebody else's house or fixing an AC unit, that puts cash in my pocket to buy more preps. I do a lot of side work. So even though I'm a fat cripple, like I can still sand and paint, I can still, sand and mud drywall really good. And I can still paint really good, but I ain't slinging the freaking sheetrock sheets anymore, man. You got to get somebody else for that, but I can do the other. You know what I mean? Like I do a lot. I work on a lot. I remodel a lot of houses and stuff. I'm remodeling my house, doing a whole bunch of shit. I'm working in the garden, just whatever, man. Cranking on a car, just doing life.
Got to keep busy, get that money.
Yeah. I don't ever want my boy to be. even see the depths of poor that I came from. I want him to have everything that I still can't have and more. So,
amen to that.
That's my goal, is to set him up for life, whether it be me destroying my body to get him there or not. Worth it.
My hope is too, because I've been doing that for my kid as well. I just hope once that is accomplished, setting up your kids and everything, I hope they fucking actually appreciate it and not take it for granted. Like these rich kids, they always take their shit for fucking granted because mom and dad work their ass off, and the kids get to fucking enjoy where the parents didn't get to.
Oh, I know. We got the owner of my company. His grandson just brought back his 2021 Denali on a flatbed because he's been riding it around since they bought it for him and hasn't changed the oil in 3 years.
Holy shit!
Yeah, brand new Denali, like a freaking $90,000 freaking car, right? He's just been. He don't give a shit. He just gets the company credit card to slap gas in it. Yeah. He didn't
buy the car, so he's nothing invested. It's just something. Mom and dad will buy me another one when I break it.
Yeah, it's a company write-off. They don't even pay for vehicles.
Yeah,
Denali is the luxury trim.
Oh yeah,
that shit pisses me
off.
Oh
man, he had to bring it back one time because one of the seat that they have a deal. You can sense your blind spot and it vibrates like along your leg on the seat. One of those went out and it was stuck on vibrate. It's like $1,700 to fix that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he didn't pay for it. He didn't pay a dime. He just brought it back. It's a company car, so ain't done no company work, but you know how that works.
Must be nice.
Must be rough. The likelihood of botulism is almost impossible. Yeah, honestly, the way modern day canning is, it's really hard to have that issue. 100% agree with that, Lawfully. I do a squeeze test.
Tastes so good.
I do an inspection test, look for dents and whatnot. Just don't buy dented cans to begin with. That's where you're going to get your compromise. And then obviously, look, I do the squeeze test. If it gives, you have a hole in the can. Then you crack it open and do the smell test. And then I eat a piece out of it, whether it be a corn, pea, green bean, whatever it may be, before I put it in a pot for everybody else to eat. And if it checks out all those steps, if you taste the metallic taste, your toast. I had that happen on a can of gravy one time. Just pitch it and grab another can, man. That's the nice part about prepping, is you definitely got more.
Yep.
100% Lawfully. Good public service announcement there.
But botulism adds such excellent flavor.
No, that's how you die. Yes, sir. 100% Corey, 2 times. I hope he was talking about the penises in your mouth.
I don't know. I saw it earlier, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still playing catch up, man. The chat's being active tonight, and it's a lot of fun. Thank you, chat. Stack a bunch of seasoning too, especially if you have rice and beans. Yeah, dude, you will get sick of rice and beans without seasoning. I guarantee you, 100%. Just go a week. Challenge yourself. Just eat rice for every meal once for like a week, and you'll hate it by the end of the week. 22 LRs, blast the range as well. 100%, dude.
I got so much rice right now, and I also got quite a bit of that. I don't know how to pronounce it right. The Catalina beans, and I want to make a big pot of fucking red beans and rice because I fucking love red beans and rice.
I don't stock red beans. They have some kind of chemical in it. If you don't cook them quite right, you can have a problem. I do like navy beans and lentils and pinto beans. Pinto beans are the cheapest, so I get quite a bit of that. Where does everybody buy ammo? Check out meatspin.com. They have really good prices on ammo, especially right now in the election.
I think they have the close to the cheapest right now, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, even if you go to AmmoSeek, they're cheaper than AmmoSeek, which is definitely where I price out all of my pew stuff. Per round count, and that they do all the work for you. But meatspin.com, if you use a code Tactical Muffin Top, they set you up with all your smoking and grilling needs. It's where I buy all my pellets and Freedom Seeds. So go check that out, everyone.
Yeah, and they sell other stuff too besides Freedom Seeds.
Yes, sir. You'll find out as soon as you get there. You'll be like, wow, thanks for the discount, Muffin Top.
Yeah, meatspin.com.
Apparently, I need to fix my stuff is not working right for links. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Coldfoot. I'll send you some. Well, Dwayne, if you're just sending out swag, man, hook me up, homie. Goddamn.
Oh, I didn't see you sent that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's going to hook you up. The Discord makes sense. Thank you, Coldfoot. No link for Ohio. No. Bad Lad Lace Anarchy.
Right.
Here you are, Ohio.
9.
Did you guys hear I got a channel strike last night?
You did? No.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw something about that. I just been so fucking busy with dealing with my sister and stuff
For
like
what?
that. I don't.
What did you say?
Right.
It was the last Cooking with a Network episode I did. I apparently mentioned something in it that was considered to be quote unquote medical misinformation.
Lovely.
When you made your breakfast, it
Yeah.
made me hungry. I had to get off it because you're being a dick and I can't eat that right now.
Did it show you?
By the way,
what it was
I have to
you said?
disagree with you on your bacon. It needs to be semi-floppy. Thank you. You over crisped it, sir.
Oh yeah,
No,
crispy
it's always got to be
bacon
crispy.
sucks.
No. Must be floppy.
Yes, must be floppy. I don't like crunchy bacon. I like softer bacon.
I want the flavor. I want that fat. I want that good animal goodness in my mouth. I want to taste cardboard.
Hell yeah, preach it, brother. Preach
Yeah.
it.
Take the Muffin top approved. Clog your arteries right here. Oh Lord.
Yeah. Speaking of fucking clogged arteries, a couple
Where
weeks
is he
ago,
today? He's here, lawfully. Where the?
I had to start taking a new medicine because apparently I have high cholesterol now.
Well, you're 19 foot tall. Of course, you have high everything. I'm gonna have to be out of everything else before you eat that shit. That's he's talking about there, strawberry. You just barter that one off, Daniel. Go ahead, give them a bottle of vodka with it so they can think about what they did for it. Oh Lord, that's funny right there. They have that here in Louisiana. Oh, those Vienna sausages. Yeah, I haven't seen them over here. I guess I haven't really looked. I like the 6-pack of the Armor Vienna sausages. So good. So good. You like those smoked little boy wieners in your mouth. And we're nuked. There we go. You said it. YouTube gets me.
Yep.
Hey, Warhammer, what up, fellow? There you go, guys. Get a link up in there. Oh, yeah. I think I got this crap fixed here. Sorry. Shameless plug. My channel. I can do it. Nothing. You're here. You're here. You're not even talking.
Well, I was actually looking into Rumble earlier because it said you have to have it's like multiple different things that can be done there. Obviously, one of them was paying a plan. I think another one was like 5 followers or something like that for your channel on there.
Yeah, my Rumble has not migrated very well at the moment. Make sure y'all check out my Rumble channel because I will be doing some. I think if I hit 500 subs, I'll do the paid thing so I can simul stream and everything. Y'all got to get me there. I can't do it by myself. I just some fat dude on the internet trying to lose his tits. I don't know what you want from me. Which, speaking of, I have run into a new problem of all of my shorts are too big now. If I carry like my phone, they just drop down to my ankles. So I have to wear all my shorts up like past my belly button now. So I guess that's probably a good problem to have. But
Well, I've been running into that myself because what was it? Last month I had to go to the doctor, and I weighed it was like right at 300 pounds, a little over, I think it was. And
Honda, where's your chat? Oh, I scared him.
I just wasn't feeling it, man.
I hear you.
Dealing with a lot of shit, and it's like hard to fucking pay attention to what's going on in the world when you're like, dealing with a lot of shit.
When you have a 2-foot-long penis, I understand. Not all of us have that greatness.
That doesn't mean I don't want to talk though. I just fucking suck at putting shows together right now, guys. I'm sorry.
That my shows are very not well put together. So
yeah, I heard you're having troubles with the rumbles.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's just a performance issue. There's a pill for that, but yeah, the Rumble migration hasn't worked very good. I got like 4 or 5 people over there. So everybody in the chat, you better be over there tonight, you fools.
Well, first of all, you should be like if you really want to be serious about doing streaming and shit, you should pay the $10 or $20 a month or whatever it is for StreamYard.
Yeah, The problem is the time.
Well, fair enough, but I mean that allows you to do things that the base level StreamYard doesn't let you do, like simulcast and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was looking at it. Considered it. I think I might just wait till I hit 500 to do it, honestly, to see if it's even worth my time to invest into it. Because this is pretty much replaced. Like, I have no hobbies other than working on shit out in the yard or in the house or remodeling shit or this. Like, I don't even play video games anymore. I don't watch fucking TV anymore. So y'all are like, oh man, you gotta go watch this movie. Like, I don't have fucking time to watch movies. I don't know what you guys are doing, but yeah, that's just life, man. I mean, it's just how it goes.
And no, I was not celebrating Pride Month.
Yes, you were. Don't lie to me.
Don't forget the original celebration of Pride Month was Sodom and Gomorrah. That was the original fall of the Pride. I mean, celebration of the Pride.
Oh my.
How nice.
Disastrous effect made a buddy. Can you say that a little slower?
That a little slower.
There you go.
I think you was referring
you're talking about
to
the ammo
certain website that you were saying that.
Oh yeah, meatspin.com. You get 10% off with Tactical Muffin Top TMNT. Strongly prefer to local. No, you're wrong. All right, go through the chat. How do y'all like your bacon?
I mean, if it's got a little tiny bit of flop to it, I'm okay with that.
Yes.
But if it's not crunchy and crispy at all, you didn't do it right.
I like mine.
I need the middle ground. It has to be the middle ground. A little floppy and a little crispy.
Yeah. Like cooked correctly. Like I don't want it fucking burnt.
Yeah, I don't want cardboard.
And I don't want it fucking like
raw.
Yeah, like just smoked bacon or whatever, you know?
Yeah, I don't just want to eat like a clump of fat just because like I can. I want it to have a little crisp on there. I want that grease to be in the pan because I'm saving that grease. You know I'm saving that bacon grease to cook in something else. You put a little bacon grease in your rice, boom, baby, delicioso.
That or you can make some fucking hoe cakes.
You're a hoe cake.
I mean, I get like saving your bacon grease because like things are like bad and you can't, like getting grease is going to be difficult and costly. But I think the cholesterol and sodium and bullshit that you get from fucking bacon grease is probably you're better off not eating the bacon grease. I mean, I'm not saying you should eat seed oils. Like you shouldn't eat vegetable oil either, right?
Yeah, I'm straight on.
It'd be better to have like a little bit of butter, I think, than bacon grease, like health wise. And by the way, Corey, are they putting you on a statin or what are they doing?
Good job.
What's that, Honda?
I'm at 3 bills too.
Are they putting you on a statin?
I don't know what you mean.
For your cholesterol?
It's I don't know if that's the same one or not. It's Crestor.
I believe that is a statin, which is okay. So like I was reading up on this the other day, right? Like if you go back to like the 1970s and you look at cholesterol levels in men, they're like the acceptable levels of cholesterol were like 100 points higher than they are now. Cause I think like the cutoff is like 190 and it used to be like 280 or 260 or something like that.
Yeah.
So if you're above that 190 count, then they tell you to go on statins, which also reduces the amount of usable cholesterol in your bloodstream, which rapidly like fucking if you have any kind of whatchamacallit, like I'm having right now, Alzheimer's at all, or like fucking like fog brain or any of that shit.
Yeah.
It can make it way worse because like your brain fucking thrives off of those fucking cholesterols and like it eats them and like coats themselves in it and fucking uses them to fucking do stuff. You know what I mean? And if they don't have it, then it's no bueno.
Yeah, I know when they told me I had high cholesterol, they said my cholesterol level was like 570.
Holy fuck. Whoa, bro. Yeah, that's like 3 times. Okay, yeah, you should probably get on something for that.
You know what? No more fucking bacon for you, Corey.
Yeah, seriously,
you get
bro.
spinach in your fucking omelet.
I honestly don't eat hardly any bacon anymore. I can't remember the last time I had bacon, to be honest.
Mine was like 210, and they're like, "We're gonna put you on a statin," and I'm like, "No, you're not. I'm gonna take some red yeast rice flour, and I'm gonna eat some krill oil, and fucking eat some more oatmeal and a little bit less meat, and then go take another blood test." And sure enough, I was fine.
There you go.
Yeah, I've been taking fish oil and krill oil when I can get it.
Yeah, red yeast rice, and what's the other one?
So go.
There's something else you got to take too. I forget what it is right now.
I do.
Oh, it's bergamot.
Does turmeric help with that, or is that just for your heart? Like
turmeric is anti-inflammatory.
Okay, gotcha. I
But
think it's turmeric and black pepper.
Bergamot is like an orange in kind of like it's in the orange family, and they take something from the peel that does something in your blood to fucking basically fucking break down cholesterol or something. I don't know what it does, but
right.
It's a natural way to reduce your cholesterol.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it because I hate fucking taking medicine. I already take way too many medications as it is. I'm like, I'm sick of it. You know, I'm in my early 40s and I have way too many medications.
I am on 0 right now. Thankfully.
Well, see, I'm like in pretty much the same boat Muffin Top is in. You know, with bad back, bad knees. I've needed a hip replacement for over 20 years now, and you know, I take high blood pressure medicine. I take several pain medicines, GERD medicines. I have medication I take for my headaches because of my tumor. And the reason I have high blood pressure is because of my tumor.
Jesus, you just want me to put you down, Corey?
Please.
Just kidding.
I actually made a joke about that the other day. I was at the vet's office with one of my dogs, and I came out. This was probably a couple weeks ago when I was still on crutches because of my knee. And everyone was looking at me when I was coming out limping and with crutches. And I'm like, yeah, I just saw the doctor. He said I'm a lost cause and they're going to take me out to pasture. And the whole fucking place erupted in laughter.
Over here, Warhammer's comment is definitely not good for my diet. Thank you, Warhammer. Freaking making candied bacon up here and here.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, brown sugar is the delicioso thing right now. I just made ribs the other day. It's fucking delicious.
Cholesterol level of 500. Holy shit, dude. That's great. That's fucking actually pretty high.
Yeah, what's the other one that when they do the test, it was cholesterol and something else that was
LDLs.
Elevated.
Well, there's I forget what the terms are, but there's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. And your bad cholesterol can only be like 190, and then your good cholesterol can be like whatever, But like it has to be a certain level, like 70 or something like that.
No, there's something else that they tested along with the fucking cholesterol that they said was what was it?
AIDS, Corey. It was AIDS.
Vitamin D.
Super AIDS.
I don't think it was anything with the thyroid or anything. I can't remember.
Vitamin D?
No, it was something, kind of like cholesterol. I can't fucking remember now. I'd have to go back and find that paperwork. But there was something else that was elevated too, but the cholesterol was more concerning.
Maybe your fucking what did they give you when you insulin?
Oh no, I'm not a diabetic. Not even pre-diabetic. I don't know. I'll think of it later, or I'll figure it out.
Here's disastrous right here.
They're calling fucking Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes now.
Oh shit.
No, my doctor stuff's pretty good other than my destroyed back and hip at the moment.
Well, you're like fucking 12 years old, bro. You should be fine. Jesus Christ. If you were fucked up, I'd be slapping
I got a
you.
fucking 90-year-old man's back. What do you want from me? But
How old are you?
32.
Yeah, you're 30. You're fucking 32 years old, bro. Like,
yeah, I know.
If anything's wrong with you at this point, like beyond your back anyway, and like like we all had like some problem. Like when I was 32, my knee fucking hurt.
Yeah.
But health wise, like there was nothing holding me back, bro. Nothing.
Well, what I wouldn't give to be 32 again.
Yeah, technical Muffin Top, the sexy motherfucker in the chat.
Here's what you got to do, man. You got to start working out every fucking day that you can, like 5-6 days a week, and you got to go for a couple hours, and you got to do cardio. And in about a year, you'll be like, "Wow, I feel fucking 10 years younger."
Yeah, I mean, knocking 70 pounds off has really felt pretty good. Probably for the best.
As long as you do it the healthy way, and you're not just like starving yourself, you know.
No,
Because then you're gonna put it right back on. Is the
no,
problem
about a
with
year
that.
and a half doing it the right way.
Yeah,
proper diet and working out, curling right now, baby. Everybody get those tactical curls up. Lawfully's in with me.
I just looked it up. Honda, it's triglycerides. I believe it's the other thing was elevated with my cholesterol.
Triglycerides.
And a high point is a better alternative if you don't have no dumbbells.
Isn't triglyceride
pretty close?
Isn't triglycerides your sugar levels?
Honestly, I don't know. I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure, but I know for sure my cholesterol was up there.
Y'all speaking old over here.
Oh, triglycerides are a type of fat, most common in your fat of your body. They come from some food, especially butter, oils, and fats that you eat. Triglycerides also come from extra calories. These are calories that you eat, but your body does not need. Right, you're overeating. That's what that is.
I don't actually. I'm lucky to eat once a day. There's days where I don't even eat at all.
It also depends on what you're eating too.
Yeah, I suppose if it's it says from oils and fats and butter. So
even once a day, you're just eating red meat covered in whatever.
I do cook with olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and butter.
Well, first you need to stop cooking in the shower.
At least you say butter correctly.
Butter?
It's not like butter.
Watch out for avocado oil.
Can I get some butter?
Cartel needs your money.
Some butter, yeah.
And a butter.
My favorite butter is Kerrygold. I love Kerrygold. It's Irish butter.
Dude, what is different about? Okay, I was asking someone about this the other day, and no one fucking knew. What is the difference in Irish butter? Like, what makes it Irish butter?
There's beer,
fat content.
The fat content. And I don't know if it's necessarily
it's from Ireland,
from Irish cows or anything. I honestly am not 100% sure, but I know it's creamier than what's the other Tillamook? How do you say that word? Which comes from Oklahoma.
Irish butter and European butter contain at least 82% butter fat for a creamier product that is easier to spread than traditional butter. The difference between the two lies in a couple details. Irish butter is salted and uncultured, while European butter is unsalted and cultured. Whatever that means. It's got more fat.
The more you know.
Maybe that's your triglycerides there, is your fucking Irish butter, laddie.
Oh, they cheated me of being a sausage in this can.
Yeah, I will admit I do use a lot of butter when I cook food and stuff, just because butter's fucking makes everything better.
Dude, that's like the answer in Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell you this, but it might do you some good to do like maybe 3 meals a night. Like dinner's my big meal. I don't have breakfast, and I have like just spinach for lunch is what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks, which seems to be working very well. Yeah, and I'm not hungry even with it.
Four small meals a day. Shit like
yeah. But maybe you just do 3 vegan meals for dinner. Like
See,
I'm doing cream of asparagus on a sweet potato for 3 meals this week for me for dinner.
That sounds good.
He must smell great.
And I've been going the opposite direction with it, which is portion control, first of all, and then ketogenesis. So you fucking only eat once a day. Like in the morning when you make your coffee, you can have coffee, but there can't be any sugar or cream or nothing in it. It's just black coffee. Yep. You know, like if you want to fucking drink in the afternoon, you can have like water or diet soda or something. And then
somebody gets the feedback.
Yeah.
At night, when you finally eat, when you're starving, you don't just get a fucking, hog pile of food.
Right.
You get a fucking normal portion of dinner. And then you eat it, and then when you're done eating, you stop eating. That's the key.
Yeah. Don't eat after 9. Drink an extra gallon of water throughout the day if you're trying to cut weight.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. a couple weeks ago when I went into actually it's like a month or so ago now. I went to the doctor and I weighed right at 300 pounds or so, and I had to go down to Houston last week, and I weighed myself at my aunt's house because she let me crash there instead of driving all the way back, and I was down to what was it, 266.
Nice.
I wish I was 266.
That's where I started. Now I'm at 230. So
good job.
Yeah, weight loss is
Me
always
too.
good. But Honda, you were talking about butter and stuff in the South and everything. Funny thing is, the Texas State Fair, right? One of the largest fairs.
are you going to talk about deep fried butter?
Yes, that's one of their fucking things they do at the Texas State Fair is deep fried butter sticks.
That's one of the fattest things I ever heard. We have
Just
that here.
hearing that.
I've never had it, and I won't because it just sounds. I can't eat butter by itself. You have to spread it on toast.
Well,
or
that's
mix
why
it.
it's crispy. See, so
It just sounds
I
very
saw
odd.
it once at a county fair here, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I will say deep fried ice cream is pretty good.
Oh fuck yeah! I love deep fried ice cream.
I just like pineapple whips. I'm a simp. It's just so good.
I had
Orange whip,
Dole Whip.
3 orange whips.
I thought Whip It went out in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
What the fuck is an orange whip anyway? I've wondered that since I was a kid and I watched Blues Brothers for the first time, and he ordered 3 orange
See, it
whips,
is estrus.
and it sounded delicious, and I wanted an orange whip, but I don't know what it is.
I don't
And
know.
I work at a bar. You would think that if anyone would know what an orange whip is,
Ah,
but no.
Daniel's had the deep fat fried butter.
What's it
Probably a fictitious combination of like a Dole Whip and an Orange Julius.
It's a cocktail made with rum, vodka, cream, and orange juice.
Mm.
All right, next time we get together, we're ordering orange whips.
Whip it. Whip it good.
Whip it real good.
Would a Tulsa bartender know how to make one of those?
Probably
You're
not.
never meeting in Tulsa, so don't worry about that.
I thought you were from Tulsa, Honda.
Your lover is there.
Aren't that where the best knives are made? Is in Tulsa?
Yes.
Ceiling fan pre-installed.
I've got the rustiest knife in the West to prove it.
Yeah, you can show that real quick.
Dr.
I don't think,
Tetanus.
I don't think Muffin Top has seen it actually.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually seen it. I think I might have seen it on one of your videos, but it was just like a little thing because you had it right there by your computer.
Well, I just happen to have it right here, but I think my camera's black and white right now.
Oh, let's see it. Oh, nice. I can taste the tetanus over there.
Look, I shaved too.
With that knife, you're fucking dead.
Oh, just put a little grinder to it. Some CLR. You'll be straight.
Yeah, if the one doesn't kill you, the fucking tetanus definitely will.
I like how he definitely went full tang right there. It's good. Good quality. Good try.
You should get your name laser.
Get some Rust-Oleum, spray paint it purple for his love.
I don't think you get tetanus from this. It's not sharp enough. I guess maybe if you poked yourself with the tip.
Just a tip.
I
Warhammer.
think, contrary to everyone's belief about rusty metal, I think it has to be exposed to fecal matter to get tetanus.
Oh, it's definitely a keister knife.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to get cut by rusty shit all the time. Nothing. Never went to the doctor. Just threw a Band-Aid over it. Kept on playing.
Dude, I got bit by a dog once, and they gave me a tetanus shot for it just to make sure. Like, they give tetanus shots out for nothing.
Yeah, I ran into some nasty barbed wire, and I had to go get one. It was a good time.
Rabies shots are what you don't want to have to get.
No,
It's expensive, and you have to do multiple rounds.
and they hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why I carry spicy spray. Tactical Muffin Top approved. Do not get bit by a dog. Pepper spray, then blast them. Public service announcement. No ATF agent watching. I'm not saying, quotation, anything, but put that bitch in the ground if you know what I'm saying.
I mean, like everybody's like, "Oh, I love dogs. I would never hurt a dog." Blah 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 blah. Bro, if it's like a dog or my kid, especially, or me or my girl or whoever,
Bye.
fuck your fucking dog.
Yeah.
Like one time, I was taking the kids to the park. They were little. They were probably like 5 and 7 years old, or 6 and 4, or something like that. And
here we go.
We're walking to the park, and this dude was letting his dog. They had like a little fucking fenced-in area that you could have your dogs run around in, little doggy park.
Mm-hmm.
And he let his dog off of the leash before he got to the dog park, right? And the kids were running probably 10 yards in front of me, and fucking this dog sees the kids running and starts fucking like coming for him, bro, like full steam. So I ran up and got in front of the kids and between the kids and the dog, and he kept going and he tried to get around me and like nip at the fucking kids. And I soccer kicked him in the ribs as hard as I could. Right? And the guy comes up, he's like, "Why would you do that to my dog?" I'm like, "Did you like I forget what I said, but it wasn't very nice or considerate or anything at all." And I fucking went on with my business like, "Fuck you, do something about it because you let your dog off the leash. That's your fucking fault. If you had your dog on the leash, I wouldn't have kicked him."
Man, there's a plenty of times I reach close to my waist when I see just a big dog just walking around in the street. I'll definitely shoot one.
Oh yeah, and then you give it to the local Chinese guy, and you have delicious dinner.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I hurt that dog.
Oh yeah,
I got kicked out.
Yeah, I kicked you out because you're over here talking about you wanted to eat a dog, and
Can I pet that dog?
Eat a dog? What do you mean?
No, I didn't kick you out. No, man. Here's the tetanus. Lives in dirt. Rust has a lot of crevices protected from oxygen. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Coldfoot. Google says there's only 30 tetanus cases a year, so we'd be good, boys. We all right. Just a little bit of tetanus, just some lockjaw here and there.
Dude, have you ever seen? I mean, I actually haven't seen it either. I've just seen it depicted in a movie. But someone dying of tetanus looks pretty fucking awful.
Oh no!
Like if you die of tetanus, it's like a bad way to go.
I thought you could only get like lockjaw from it. I didn't know you could actually die from it.
Oh no, it kills you.
Oh shit!
Like dead.
Oh, DED, dead.
The more
Well, that's
you know.
cool. Yeah. I want to make sure while everybody's in here, my meager audience, make sure you give a like, share, and a sub to our homie eHonda 420 because I'd like to get him to 5,000 if we could because I think he certainly deserves it. I gotta throw you on mute real quick. Talk amongst yourselves.
So, what do you want to talk about?
So, Honda, what was your prep for this week?
Yeah.
And we lost Honda.
Ah, shit. Leo, let's go through the panel. Let's do this for our closing.
And tactical himself out.
And yeah. Well, if y'all want to know, I did 0 this week of any prepping.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There you go. There he goes.
YouTube's fucked with me. I've been kicked out of my own stream.
Well, as I said, I did 0 this week in preps.
Leo.
0.
You better get your ass on the ground and do some push-ups, boy.
What did I bought a new office chair, so
All right.
all my money went towards that.
Well, guess you're gonna have to work on your physical prep, your body, which is totally free.
I work out my arms every time on the hub.
You gotta have to do extra.
You got to lift them higher than that.
It goes high.
Oh shit!
It's high enough. Sometimes I switch the arms,
Jack and Jill went up the hill. Got to come back down together.
Yeah.
Yo, Dwayne. Oh yeah. Your blaster and your knife. I know what you're talking about. That's for Thursday.
When does my new chair come? I need to see when it comes.
Honda also. Oh, Honda, you're doing a 36-hour chat when you hit 5K. Congratulations for cementing that in stone. Oh, yes. Make sure you subscribe to my Only Spams. It's a spam anal plug, and we have to try and serve it. That's a lot of fun for everyone involved. It's really hard to get that pop top. He had to be there for the chat. Anyway, Ohio, prep.
So I actually got a free prep this week.
Yes.
Last night, my cousin and I were cleaning out the corner that had my comics in it, and I did not realize that apparently years ago I had a fixed blade just randomly sitting over there. So,
Cool.
Oh, there you go. Nice captain's hat, BT Dubs. It's good. Corey.
And we lost Corey.
God damn it, Corey. Honda, rolling back to you.
What do you want from me?
What was your prep this week? Free or not?
Well, to be honest, all I did this week was work and go to the gym. So,
Oh, there you go. That's prep. You're working on your body. Nothing wrong with that. As you guys know, I'll probably do a little video. I bought 2 tourniquets from Bear Independent. What is that? Refuge Medical. And then I bought the Slishman tourniquet deal per Lawfully Armed because it works for pets and little kids. So that will be going in the boys' diaper bag. I picked up 50 more rounds of hollow points from my local gun store because we must support our local gun stores. And he hooked me up. And he hooked me up with a sweet Gen 5 Glock cleaning mat that'll be on my desk because I'm a Glock hoe. And I love that. And he threw in an extra box of 22, so that was fun. 50 rounds of 22 to play with. And I bought a little bit of gun lube and cleaning oil because my shotgun I took turkey hunting has rust on the surface, so I have to clean that up. And I have a super spicy tactical muffin top thing coming for other people, and y'all see it when it happens, baby. Tactical muffin top shrouded in mystery. You're welcome. And that should be a fun topic of discussion when it happens. So, yeah. Daddy went a little heavy. I bought those Milwaukee heated coats the week before, so I dropped a lot of muffins on unexpected preps lately, but when things are on sale, that's how you do it. Closing statements, arguments, penis pics. Please don't put penis pics.
Oh, well, I have nothing to.
That was it.
Somebody's going to mail you a whole box of noodles.
What? Noodles? They're going to the pantry, baby.
Send them noodles.
Oh, God. Everything will be pre-screened.
Give the old egg test.
Yeah. Make sure it's not just packed full of used sex toys. That is not Tactical Muffin Top approved and will be immediately trashed. Clerk at Wally World forgot to scan a knife I was getting. Oh, nice. Got a Swiss Tech. Okay, good. Nothing wrong with that. That happened to us with a buck knife one time. Cool.
It'd be funny if everyone just sent you fucking used sex toys without even cleaning them.
I don't know how to tell you this.
Yeah.
You will be banned from everything if you send me fucking used sex toys.
No return
I
address.
just say
You don't know who did it.
I wouldn't want any of them. Use or remove.
I now have to wear latex gloves when opening P.O. box drops. Great.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Boy, I would sure appreciate it. Do not send me fucking used sex toys. It's in the chat, Daniel. No used sex toys, please, sir. It is up in the chat. couple times because apparently it was all messed up, so I had to get that fixed. So that was fun.
Does it count as used if someone sends you one of those do-it-at-home mold kits?
Oh my god. No, technically, unless it's been used, I suppose. Here you go, Daniel. But at Daniel's level, Daniel, you better be sending me some fucking cool shit, not just dicking with me. How dare you, sir? Oh, Lord. All right. Well, this chat has fallen. This is the Tactical Muffin Top and friends wishing you all a good evening. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Have a good day.
Drink more, move more. Kiss your loved ones.
Penis.